know, the conditioning. The weather is too hot.
올림픽 전에 좋은 느낌으로 이제 한국에 돌아갈 수 있어서 열심히 준비할 수 있을 것 같아요.
And gold in Zhengzhou in the World Championships goes to Shababoom. Across the line, a double gold.
It feels amazing, and finally I can say I'm officially in the Olympics.
Modern pentathlon, one of the original Olympic sports and one of the hardest sports to conquer. Inevitably, in sports there are massive highs, but along the way there are of course massive lows, which these adaptable athletes have to learn to overcome. 2024 is a crucial year for pentathlon in the build-up to the Paris 2024 Olympic Games. Well, it's already been a long season. 4 World Cups and a World Cup final have stretched the athletes to their limits. But Olympic qualification is still up for grabs at the World Championships, with up to 6 automatic places on the line. Athletes can still qualify via the Olympic rankings too, so there is a lot at stake. In the majestic Pentathlon Stadium in Zhengzhou, China, who will be crowned champion of the world and whose Olympic dreams will become a reality. Unlike World Cups, athletes compete in 3 rounds at the World Championships. The field was reduced from 72 to 36 in the qualification round, setting up 2 intriguing semi-finals. The fencing ranking round came first, and Belén Jouid of Sweden topped the standings with 25 victories and 10 defeats. Korea had already started the competition in style with gold medals in the women's and men's relays, and they had Sungmin Sung and Eunju Kim staying in touch with Jouid as they each scored 23 touches. Fast forward to the laser run circuit, and Sun crossed first in semi-final A, just ahead of Blanka Guzzi of Hungary. Host nation China had cause for celebration as Mingyu Zhang grabbed the 9th and last ticket for the final. Semi-final B was even more competitive, as Guzzi's teammate Rita Erdos proved her form by finishing 6 seconds ahead of Jouid, with Ilka Özerksel of Turkey not far behind. The battle for 10th was intense, but Elodie Cluvel of France had to admit defeat, as Kim Sung-woo of Korea kept her at bay. After all her ups and downs, it was an anticlimactical end to a dramatic UIPM season for Cluvel. But she wasn't too disappointed at seeing another podium opportunity slip away. Now it's all about training for what she hopes will be a dream career swan song at Paris 2024.
C'était la plus longue saison de ma carrière, je crois. Mais j'ai savouré et c'est une des plus belles saisons que j'ai faites, même s'il n'y a pas de podium sur la saison de qualification olympique. J'ai tellement savouré, je me suis retrouvée avec moi-même. Vous allez peut-être pas me croire quand je vais dire ça, mais je me sens prête pour les Jeux. J'ai pas fait de podium, je saute en demi-finale. Mais avec toutes les expériences que j'ai vécues, tout le travail que j'ai fait, tout ce que j'ai pu mettre en place, et le fait de m'être retrouvée avec le sourire, de venir, d'être heureuse d'être ici en compétition, de savourer chaque moment, chaque progression que j'ai pu faire. L'an dernier, je pensais que j'allais arrêter à ce même moment de la saison, je pensais que j'allais finir ma carrière. Et là, aujourd'hui, je suis là et je me dis, ok, Hello, regarde le chemin que tu as fait pour arriver jusqu'ici, quoi. Et depuis que j'ai commencé le pentathlon moderne, c'est ma 4e Olympiade. Et je vais sûrement me qualifier pour mes 4e Jeux Olympiques. Donc c'est quand même incroyable.
On Super Saturday in Zhengzhou, the heat was blistering, and the race for gold was no less intense. Zhang gave local supporters something to cheer with one of 2 perfect rounds, earning the maximum 300 points. It is rare for athletes to survive the riding examination, And this time it was multiple World Cup winner Michelle Kujaš who faced the long walk back to the change rooms with 0 points. This opened the door for her teammates Erdos and Guzi to lead the line for Hungary, and Guzi picked up the mantle in style with a clear ride. In the fencing bonus round, not for the first time this season, career starlet Sung stood out. This time she won the last 3 bouts for a 6-point boost, getting closer to Jouid at the top of the overall leaderboard. Knowing she could no longer win a medal following her elimination in riding, Kujaš smashed out a 2:09 for the fastest swim of the final. And at the other end of the standings, Sung continued to prosper with a 2:12 that enabled her to edge in front of Jouid overall. Guzi stayed in touch with the 2:14 as the tension, like the heat, continued to rise. Well, we start the action in the laser run as 21-year-old Sunman starts with an 11-second lead over Jouid and Salma Abdelmaksoud of Egypt. Guzi is one of the quickest laser runners in the world, but can she make up a 32-second deficit on the leader? In the intense heat, let's find out who stays cool on the shooting range to become the 2024 Women's Modern Pentathlon World Champion.
And away we go.
And it's a bit of a drop-off down to 4th, which is Guzi. It's a 22-second drop-off. And Guzi's about to leave the start-finish line now, as will Kate French. This is the battle for gold, silver, and bronze here in Zhengzhou.
Our leader is relatively happy, I can see, out on the course at the moment, and just pulling out quite a significant lead, actually. Number 2 from Egypt is Abdelmaksoud, and number 3 from Sweden is Jouid. Number 2 goes down, but she picks up number 2, it goes down again. She'll need to hit it here, otherwise she will have a problem. She does, she hits 2, she hits 3. They're grouping together, she misses 4. And soon the range will be congested. 4 goes down, this is not the kind of range visit she would have wanted. 18 seconds and out she goes.
A sub 10, it's a 7-second shoot from Abdelmaksoud. Jouid getting pulled into the battle for 3rd now. Guzi, I think, might be out the range at the same time. Jouid has 4, Guzi with 3. Who's going to make it out first? Jouid is really struggling on her 5th shot.
20 seconds and she's out. The leader is undoubtedly Sungmin Song. Abdelmaksoud is behind her and the gap is being pulled out again. Sungmin Song's run is impressive. It's 13 seconds.
Guzi is really pushing hard, digging deep here. She wants to get ahead in the opening stages of this race.
That's the current battle for 3rd, and taking 3rd at the moment is Blanca Guzi.
Can Sungmin Song turn things around in the range now? It was 18 seconds the previous shoot. Calms down into the entrance of the range there. 2 shots down for Sungmin Song. This is looking so much better. I think it's going to be a sub 10-second shoot. She is out with 8 seconds on the clock. That is so much better.
And Abdelmaksoud, who we know has shot well already in this event, into the range. She needs it to be a sub 10 to keep pace. Otherwise, that gold medal is as good as gone. And look at it. 7:49. Sungmin Song out in 1st. Abdelmaksoud in 2nd. And Guzi in 3rd as our leader closes in on the range.
Look at that gap, closing down by the 2nd.
Yeah, this, I'll tell you what, the podium is nowhere near secure. Sungmin Song comes in for her 3rd trip to the range here.
She wants to make sure her heart rate is a little bit more calm heading in, and now shooting a lot better. Just misses her 3rd there, gets her 3rd now. 2 more shots for her. She is getting hounded down by these 2 athletes behind her, but it's not that bad. It's a 12-second shoot.
Guzi's ahead of her. Guzi's 3 down here. If Guzi gets 4, she's not going to. She gets 4. Abdelmaksoud is still on 3. It's 4 apiece. Out goes Guzi in 2nd. Abdelmaksoud 3 paces behind.
Who would have thought that Salma Abdelmaksoud was going to miss that many shots, but she is feeling the pressure.
One thing we know for sure, that final trip to the range is going to be a very interesting one. That's the visual gap then, folks. That angle's a beauty. That is 2nd to 3rd. That is silver to bronze. That is Guzi to Abdelmaksoud. All we need is for an athlete to miss 2 targets here, Mariam, in the final trip to the range, and we've got a race on our hands.
Sungmin Song making her way back now for the final shooting series of this World Championship.
She needs to take a breath here and she needs to get it right. 5 from 5 and it's hers. Guzi's not a million miles away. It's 2 from 2 for Sungmin Song. It's 3 from from 3. If it's 4 from 4, it's not. 4 gets missed, but Guzi's shooting well. 4 gets missed twice. Guzi 3 from 3, it's 4 from 4. We've got a race up, folks, and Guzi's out and Song is out. Oh, wow, what a race we've got. That is gold medal that you see right in front of you, folks. Song Min-song is under pressure. Guzi takes the lead.
Guzi is now digging deep, pushing her, but Song Min-song is not leaving her side. This is going to be an all-out battle to the finish, like you said. Who has the extra pace in the end there? It's a trip up from Guzi.
Trips, but she gets her momentum back. Do not move, because we have got to finish. Song Min-song makes a break. Guzi says, no, you don't. Song Min-song knows that's goal. Song Min-song checks her shoulder. Guzi, can she respond? I don't think she's got it in her. I think Song Min-song pulling away, stride for stride. Guzi looks beaten. Song Min-song, this is an effort. This is incredible. This is athleticism of the highest order. To lead, to be reeled in, and to say no, that gold medal was mine, that gold medal will be mine, and Song Min-song will cross the line for gold. Just cross the line for gold, but just is good enough. Abdul Maqsood, is she going to hold on for third? Her legs are going, she's not going to get there. She falls at the line. She falls at the line and is taken by Erdos.
세 번째 출전하는 세계선수권에서 그것도 개인전 처음으로 금메달을 따서 너무 영광스럽고 제 자신에게 너무 자랑스럽고 올림픽 전에 좋은 느낌으로 이제 한국에 돌아갈 수 있어서 열심히 준비할 수 있을 것 같아요. 구지가 잘 뛴다는 걸 알고도 레인저런을 시작했고 근데 한번 붙어볼 만하다고 생각이 들었고 마지막에 붙어도 이번 절대 포기하지 말자라는 생각을 가지고 게임을 뛰었고 막상 붙었을 때 해볼 수 있을 것 같다는 느낌이 들어서 자신 있게 마지막에 뛰었던 것 같아요.
Yes, I'm not disappointed because of the finish, because I think I was in a lack of energy, a lack of power, but my heart told me that go Blanca, you have to do it and you will do it. I mean the quota place, not the goal this time. I felt something special before the competition and before the day in the morning, and I could say that I believe I had a strong belief in myself, and yes, and it was my dream and it came true. Yes, it was the main thing of this day to secure my place, and I could do it. So it was the main task.
The men's competition was all set to be a clash of the titans, with all 3 Tokyo 2020 Olympic medalists lining up to challenge the winner of the 2024 World Cup final and overall world record holder Shababoom of Hungary. Egypt had been the dominant team in men's pentathlon all season, winning an incredible 9 out of 15 medals. But it all came crashing down on the day of the fencing ranking round in Zhengzhou. First of all, 2023 world bronze medalist Mohamed Shaban withdrew with a calf injury. Then his teammate, Olympic silver medalist Ahmed El-Gendi, dislocated his shoulder on the piste. And just when Egypt didn't think it could get any worse, Mohamed El-Gendi was eliminated in the semi-finals. This blew the competition wide open. The Hungarians didn't need a second invitation. Boom came near the top of the fencing standings with 22 victories, one more than his compatriot Balasep, with Benz Demeter scoring 19 touches too. Semi-final A was won by Chang Won-se of Korea, who would end the week with a rare golden double in the relays. Sepp was just behind him, and the victim in the battle for 9th place was Charles Brown of Great Britain, who froze at the final shoot. Semi-final B saw a mass group finish with Boom safely in the back alongside athletes of the calibre of the Korean bronze medalist Won Tae-jun and 2-time world champion Valentin below. But sometimes there is no hiding place at this level. Having won this title in 2022 and 2023, in the wake of Olympic glory in Tokyo, the run of Great Britain's Joseph Chung came to a shuddering halt in Zhengzhou as he finished 10th, missing out on a place in the men's final. Once again, the athletes in the final competed in scorching heat, but Miles Pillage of Great Britain shrugged it off as he set the tone with an opening clear round. There were several casualties in the last ever riding round in a UIPM event. Two-time champion Valentin Belot needed a big performance here to force his way into the France Olympic team. However, it didn't work out for him. There was also a nasty fall for Fabian Liebig of Germany, but the three competition leaders held their nerve superbly. Kamil Kasperczak of Poland scored a 2.93, but Balasz Sepp of Hungary matched that score. Then it was over to Boom, an athlete hitting absolute peak form in Olympic summer. The 22-year-old from Hungary nailed it with a perfect ride to stretch his lead. There were no major movers in a tight fencing bonus round, with Mutaz Mohammed of Egypt claiming 3 victories. Sepp earned the right to contest the last bout of the round with his teammate. But Boom's perfect day continued as he claimed the 2 points on offer. Pillage continued to climb up the leaderboard with the top swim of 1 minute 57 seconds, but Mohammed wasn't far behind him. Egypt's final hope swam a 1:58 to stay very much in contention for the podium. Pillage continued to climb up the leaderboard with a top swim of just over 1 minute 57 seconds, but Mohammed wasn't far behind him. Egypt's final hope swam a 1:58 to stay very much in contention for the podium. We joined the laser run with Shababum looking very hard to beat, with a 20-second lead over Sepp and Kasperczak a further 9 seconds behind. But there are some serious threats within the top 10, not least Mohammed in 5th and Muntai Jun in 8th, both within striking distance if any of the top 3 fail to perform in the run shoot. It all comes down to this: who has what it takes to become the new men's world champion?
Shababum is away. The laser run final for the World Championships 2024 is underway.
Jep is out now from Hungary as well. 1 and 2 are out. Gold and silver are out of the blocks.
That's second place, the purple cap of Balasz Sepp.
Look at Mutaz. Close that gap right down to Kasperczak.
As he heads to bay number 1. And we'll see how Shababum, your leader, does. He misses his first target, but then hits in second, misses his second, hits again. Sepp's not going to be a million miles behind here. He's missed his 4th once, gets his 4th. This is going to be 13.8. He will have wanted quicker.
3 for 3, and it's 4 for Kasperczak, 5, and he leaves the range with a 7-second shoot. Mutaz with 5 now. It's an 11-second shoot. 3rd and 4th are out.
That scrap for 3rd. Mutaz Mohammed is behind Kasperczak. And there it is. That is the battle for 3rd you see in your screens there.
Is Mutaz Mohammed going to make a move now on Kasperczak? He's getting closer. And it is Mutaz Mohammed who moves up into 3rd place now. Kasperczak dropping into 4th.
Top left is your leader, Shababum. Into the range he goes. 2 from 2. This is quick from the World Cup final gold medalist. 4 from 4. He's going to be out as he misses 5. Misses 5 twice. Don't miss it 3 times. 11.34. He'll take that. Mohammed into the range. Kasperczak not too far behind. Balasz Sepp is struggling. He's made 2. Mohammed can sniff silver here. He's going to have to go through these 1 from 1 initially, but misses his second twice. Out comes Sepp in 16. Mohammed missing his second one. He's struggling a bit here. The Egyptian now 3. Kasperczak with 2. And Jun comes in. Kasperczak now with 4. And Kasperczak heads out 13.95.
Yeah, but Mutaz is putting in the pace now. I think he's going to overtake Jun Wong-Tai, and he does.
Same place he's going to try and take him. In the top left of your screen, within the next 3 seconds, you will see, there you go, is the shooting range. That's our leader, Shababum in. Mutaz Mohammed into 3rd. Shababum with 3 down. Shababum with 4 down. Shababum misses his 5th.
Sepp joins him in the range now. Boom, out of the range.
11.61, he'll take that.
On, and it's a 9-second shoot for Seb. First and second look good.
Yeah, but look at Jun. Jun's going through them pretty quickly. Jun's 3, Mohammed's 4, Mohammed's 5, 9.37. It's a big gap to second. There's the gap, there's the visual gap. It's maintaining, I'm going to say. Shababoom in first is heading into the range for his final time. And in he comes into the range. But this men's event has given us all sorts of talking points. Let's see how he does in the range. Our leader, 1 from 1 for Shababoom.
Yeah, it was a tricky
Missed
that
his
shot.
second, but gets his second eventually the second time. Third down, fourth down. This could be the gold medal. He misses his fifth. He's got time in his pocket. 12.35. Shababoom.
He's smiling as he leaves the range as well.
He knows. Balazs Sepp now gets 1 from 1. Now can third place catch him? It's Mutaz Mohammed. He's entering the range now. You can see he's 4 down, he's 5 down. The Hungarian's out. Jun is actually, it's a battle for third. Bronze is the story here. Jun's going to come out. Jun's out in 7.
We will see a big sprint finish. Can Jun hold on? Look at the pace from Mutaz behind him, and Kasperchak is gaining as well.
Mohammed is extending his stride. I can see his stride extending. Jun is in bronze. Shababoom takes gold in Turkey and gold in Zhengzhou in the World Championships. Goes to Shababoom. Across the line, a double gold for the Hungarian. He is overcome with emotion, and you can understand why. The bronze medal is going to go to Korea, and Jun with the bronze.
It feels amazing, and yeah, finally I can say I'm officially in the Olympics. So I made it, so that was the main goal. I'm just super happy. I need to process this race, but I think the feeling was that I'm helped. I'm helped all day by God, because I can't figure out how I made this possible. Maybe it wasn't me. So I'm just so grateful, and yeah, a lot of people helped me to achieve this, and in the last few laps they all came into my mind, and I just wanted to thank them with this medal. Yeah, because I'm just so grateful for them. I'm not thinking about Olympic medal, Olympic performance. I'm just happy that I qualified. It was a long journey, so I need to sit down for a bit, get some days to rest, and then start again till the Olympics.
Before the competition, I was a little bit ill, so I have not, before the competition, not good breathing. Yes, because I was very tired. I was 2 days. I was sleeping, so I didn't feel before the competition these good results. It's very good for me. In 22, as I was third in World Champion, now in the second. I hope next year I will be the World Champion.
일단 뭐 런닝 부분에 있어서는 말할 것도 없고, 사격 부분에서 되게 정말 근대오종을 하면서 인생이 몇 번 올까 말까 한 그런 굉장한 미스 없는 슈팅을 보여준 것 같아서 일단 너무나도 기쁘고, 그리고 제가 말했잖아요. I can speak step by step. 뭐 그 친구가 온다라고 생각을 한 것도 없고, 그냥 온전히 제가 할 수 있는 것에 잘 집중을 했기 때문에 이런 좋은 결과가 이어진 것 같습니다. 네. 지금 이 느낌 그대로 지금 어떻게 보면 상승세를 타고 있는 한국팀인데, 그 느낌 그대로 올림픽까지 가져갈 거고, 정말 며칠 안 남았고 또 이번보다 더 좋은 모습을 보여드릴 수 있도록 노력하겠습니다. 네.
So that concludes the action from Zhengzhou, China, scene of an unforgettable pentathlon world championships. Just a few short weeks later, on the 8th of July, UIPM announced the 72 athletes selected by their countries for the greatest honour in sports, competing at the Olympic Games. Don't miss the modern pentathlon at Paris 2024, starting on the 8th of August.